like, what? Oh, my ninja. He was like, bruh, y'all got the best W's, women, weed, and weather, my nigga. I fucks with y'all.
It's crazy.
But it was so much love after that, man. It's so much love.
They got a mouthpiece, man. They gonna get what they gonna get regardless. And you gonna give them money because
I haven't been to Chicago like that to like really.
New York, like
I was in. Go ahead.
They gonna fuck with you because they fuck with you. They
Right.
No matter what.
Nigga in Chicago will sell you snow, man.
Yeah.
Huh?
Nigga in Chicago will sell you snow. I got cousins from Chicago, and them dudes, I be like, hey man, can you just shut the fuck up, man? Cause you gonna convince me, and I'm gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? Just be quiet, man. You know what I'm saying? But they also some of the best dressed men in the world.
Oh yeah.
See,
that's what I can say. So speaking of best dress, West Coast niggas cannot dress, yo. Y'all suck.
Hey, bro, I'm getting tired of you keep banging on this. Hey, you banged on the homie came in here last week by being West Coast.
No.
I'm about to really shit on you.
I love y'all West Coast. I love y'all niggas.
I reps mine.
Cannot dress, yo.
Yeah. All day till I DIA right now.
Dress the best.
I'm gonna give him some credit. But when I clean up, my shit is A1.
I know.
Yes, we might have got.
The weather fucked up y'all creativity.
Chicago.
The weather fuck up y'all creativity.
Yeah, we
so y'all can walk outside.
Nigga be out there in a double breast trench coat suit. And it's ice cold with street slickers on.
But he warm though.
He warm. And like said the entertainer, say it be so cold. You be like, yeah. He said the snow freeze on. The smoke freeze on you.
We accessorize real well. We accessorize real well.
Yeah.
We have seasons, bro.
Chicago do have great artistry, and it's so different.
Yes,
like,
absolutely.
Where the Big Sean sounds so different from the J. Cole's. I'm sorry, from the
from Detroit.
No, from the
Chief Keef's and Kanye's.
No, Kanye.
Yeah.
Like they're so different. You know what I mean? Like they don't like you can't put Chicago into like a solid sound.
We don't. Yeah,
like West Coast has its own sound.
Yeah.
East Coast has its own like. You know, heavy drums, you know what I mean? Very East Coast vibe, rah type of, you know what I mean? But in the South got that. But you can't really do that with Chicago. I don't know why.
Because we just kind of jump around. You know, it's about the identity we want to broadcast.
What about Kid Cudi? Kid Cudi's from
Yeah,
he's from Chicago.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kid Cudi, Big Sean,
But you know what though? Not to cut you off, but I feel like
Chance the Rapper?
Just fact. But I feel like West Coast music has transformed over.
Don't try to give us no love, nigga, now. I basically shitting on this earlier.
No, but you know what? No, but West Coast, you do have a lot of West Coast people that's trying to pull sounds from different areas now. Midwest, you know what I'm saying? New York, they're trying to pull sounds.
But West Coast has a sound that a lot of people have snatched.
Right, absolutely.
I'll be honest. Like I think DJ Mustard's popularity on broad, not to be on a broad thing, but to be pop, hip hop, and underground too. It did create something that people started taking.
Well,
that whole snap, that whole flow.
I know Mustard.
He's a lot of West Coast musician. The only one that to me set the sound was P-Funk and Dr. Dre.
Well, I mean now.
But
that's
today.
I'm talking about today.
I'm talking about today.
West Coast music.
Because I'm gonna be honest. Y'all can't really, and I ain't got nothing against West Coast. But when's the last time y'all had like besides Kendrick? When's the last time there was like a bunch of West Coast rappers besides the time when there was like?
Because it went to the South, man.
No, but I mean even period.
What?
Yeah.
It went to the South, man.
No, if you look at right after like the whole Snoop, Chronic, the whole
bro, you got
Death
a lot
Row
of bands.
thing. I'm talking about
you got Red Hot Chili Peppers.
No, I'm talking about hip hop. I'm talking about hip hop.
Okay. We're not going that broad. We're gonna stay in one.
No, I was just saying on because we were talking hip hop.
B is ready to go in.
I know. Yeah. I know your flow too. But no, I was just saying. So I think that's why a lot of times West Coast gets like. It gets the wrong interpretation of the music that they've created because it's so long ago.
But we like to groove, right?
But I understand. West Coast music don't sound like West Coast music. I think West Coast people adapted to other things
and that's what it is. They're trying to come off different, but a lot of them are. I think this is what it is. I think they're passionate rappers, but they're not really from the streets, so they ain't really got that. Like even if it's
facts,
I think it's the musician part that's missing.
That's the musician.
But guess what I'm saying?
Musicians.
Because the rappers are choosing their beats. Like on another show. So when you say the musician,
that was over motherfuckers' head. You get that, right?
Yeah.
So we gotta look, cause I be saying some stuff that be over. It take us like 10 minutes to really get down to what I be really saying. Cause I be saying, you know what I mean? I be really getting to the point. But no, you facts. That is factual. Sorry about that. But that is factual.
You just fucked this whole camera look up.
I'm sorry about that.
It's all Gucci.
It's perfect.
No, it's not.
No, it's exactly right. A lot of the artists are picking their beats.
Right.
It's not an executive that's picking a certain sound to be pushed across.
And here's the thing, though.
No more artist development. That's
and here's the thing, like for me, I'll tell you why a lot of new rap, I'm really into the beats more than I am their words.
They ain't saying nothing.
Right. Go up a little bit more. A little bit more. Right there's good. Right there. Because a lot of these rappers, bro, because I live that life, I'm listening to them. I'm like, man, this fool wasn't even out there like that.
Oh, you know you can see
and this is what they tend to do. They tend to socialize with somebody that's really in the streets, and they be just chopping it up with them and listening and taking good game, and then they go back and they rap about it and change the story up like it's them. And so
I think that's so dangerous.
Authenticity,
to be honest.
Authenticity can be heard and felt.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? Like when
well, let's take it. Well, can you expound a little bit more about the music making? Why? Because if the artist is, it got to be them in the studio with the producers.
Okay, but listen though. But look though. No, not no more. My nephew just bought a beat offline. My nephew just bought a beat offline.
I'm making on mine.
You know what I'm saying? But look,
that's true. That's true.
Think about it. Here's what I say about these new rappers. Not all, but some in their music.
Right.
When I listen to their beats, a lot of times their beats tell you who they really are. And a lot of times their beats are not West Coast beats,
Phil.
bro.
Damn, Phil, you shouldn't do that to people. You know you putting their truth out there. This nigga listen to a South beat. Nigga, you really don't fuck with us, huh?
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is like when you think about like I'm just use Dub C because he's one of my favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Truth.
His shit was gangstered all the time.
All the time.
You feel me? He was real about it in them streets.
I'm just
so you know.
Waving my flag,
but then you got somebody else new who comes along, and then they got a beat that's more that should be some. It should be for Erykah Badu.
You know what's so funny that
you know what I'm saying? Then they turn around and be like,
you know what's funny? Not to cut you off, but he taught the dude on Snowfall, and he's from UK, how to talk like he from the West Coast. That's who they hired to do that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
And so that's how real he is.
And here's
like,
the thing.
Exactly.
These the rappers, not all of y'all, some of y'all ain't real rappers today. Y'all acting.
Oh yeah, that's big time.
You see what I'm saying? So when I hear somebody and they comment, I be like, oh, he about that life a little bit. And he ain't even really talking about the life, but it's the structure behind his words that I get to hear and be like, oh, he's solid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen to their words.
I look at the different words.
What about you? What will make you so different from other artists? You know, we're about to end this podcast.
I got a major vocabulary for one. I'm educated for two. Got a lot of experience, and I know hip hop music. Period, all around. Like I never came up in one genre. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. When I was growing up, Ice Cube was my favorite rapper growing up. You know what I mean? Today Was a Good Day, right when he left NWA, doing the whole Predator album, going to the East Coast, dealing with Public Enemy producers. That brought out a different sound of him, which was kind of drowned out by being in a West Coast forum where he was actually able to spread his wings with what he was talking about, his stories, and putting it on an East Coast sound. So
what about when he got into the beef with Common and them?
Yeah, I think Common won that, to be honest.
I guess, yeah.
I see the bitch in you. It's crazy, bro. Like them bars on that, like, just, and especially.
Wait, he said that to who? Cube?
Yeah.
He said that to Cube.
He said, "I see the bitch in you," and that was crazy. The way he flipped it, though.
But look, though.
The way he flipped it.
Wait. Cube was one of the first ones.
No Vaseline, we know.
That slipped through the cracks of a dude that really was not a gangbanger.
True.
He was, because he was the writer.
He's a good artist.
He was with them dudes. So, you know, he might have went on some shit. I don't know if he real hardcore, but I mean, you know, I think that when you talk about somebody like Common, who was with the business, bro, before the music game, come on, bro. You ain't talking about no weenie right there.
I'm just saying.
I think he was with the business too.
Who? Cube?
Cube was with the business.
You know, Cube married my homie's sister.
I know, but Cube, but you know, Cube had no listen.
Soft and
he had West Coast connection with him. So that was a good backup.
Bro.
Listen, I'm going to put it like this.
Cube is one of the hardest artists out there.
But this is how you got to look at it, though. This is how you got to look at it. This is why I gave Common that, and just to kind of to go off of it, is that if you look at the type of artist people thought, a person they thought Common was, to even jump out the window to go against somebody like Ice Cube, that takes a lot in the first place in general.
Absolutely.
Because I know today a lot of niggas say a lot of shit about the Drakes, niggas don't say.
I feel like Be Real.
Them niggas don't say nothing back to real niggas, like because they know if I see them, it'll be an issue.
It's an issue.
That's the difference.
Come on, bro.
That's the first thing you gotta think about when you make a battle rap. If I see this person, am I ready to handle business?
Listen.
That's the first thing. When you getting disrespectful,
no, listen,
because that's what battle rap is. You disrespectful.
Be Real did the same thing, you know what I mean? And I feel like
that was business, though.
I don't know.
That's being disgruntled behind a business contract and somebody stealing your record.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what else is business.
But when they came at beefing,
when they had their little thing, who could sell the most rap?
50?
Yeah, they had
that was a competition.
But you see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying
that
is
was a money competition.
Exactly, and it's a whole. A lot of these dudes is faking it to make the money. Bad publicity, be like, ooh. What? Like they said, Boo Wack got knocked out, and then I watched this video, and he's like, I watched the video, I'm like, damn, he didn't even get hit. What the fuck? The dude took off running. But guess what? Everybody gonna go watch it because they said Boo Wack got knocked out.
I think that's people trying to sell. That's called what? Bait clicking.
Well, I wouldn't call the 50 Cent Kanye West thing that.
Yeah.
No.
50 Cent head got too big, and he made a big
mistake.
And
he stepped out there.
Because that dropped his whole music career by losing to somebody that was a backpacker, somebody that was so-called a weirdo to people, somebody that wasn't. 50 Cent, yes, he never had a successful album since.
Right,
he lost against.
He went on 106 and said, "I'm a battle Kanye West in record sales."
I can vouch.
First of all, he lost.
I can vouch.
You didn't make a better album.
First of all,
because I even knew who album was going to smash. I knew who album. I was like, Ye is going to smash him out the house.
But he didn't lose. Like he's winning right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, see, there's a difference.
Right. I got you. We're not saying that. We're saying in that
competition,
in that musical arena,
that competition, you got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, you got knocked the fuck out, and you didn't come back for your. You retired and hung your rap career up. You've got a few things that's happening, and some things sound good. But here's what a lot of these music people,
you know, hip hop and music.
A lot of these music people, especially the rappers, they get so much money, bro, and then they go back to what they wanted to be when they was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, like before you got that thugism, you wanted to be a Kanye with a backpack and a skateboard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you start doing songs that's contrary to who you've been portraying yourself to be all these years. Mm-hmm. And then that kind of sink your career too, because you know what I like about Dub C is when he kind of pulled back, he didn't try to come back with some old whack ass shit. But you know what I'm saying? He just like shit.
But that's why honesty is key.
And you know what's crazy?
Honesty is key with music. Like, to me,
he knew better though.
I think but that's why you have the J. Cole's. Like people never thought J. Cole would be what he is today. People never thought Kendrick would be what he is today.
Right.
That all comes from being honest with yourself as an artist.
Yeah.
Like, and actually building your craft and getting better and getting better and getting better.
But it takes
a lot of people,
though.
We can take any nigga from outside. Like you a songwriter, right? We could you write great songs. We could grab any nigga outside and have him say what you said. And make a star.
And guess what?
That's a fact.
And to back that up, I'm going to use Eazy-E.
You know what I mean?
It's the delivery.
Everything they showed about the documentary, Eazy-E couldn't even rap. They taught him how.
Yeah. Right.
Ice Cube gave him the right words. And then he had that little voice, and they took off.
You know what's crazy for me? When I was younger, I used to always start rap.
That's why I think it's the difference.
Yeah.
When I was younger,
I got artists.
Right. Mm-hmm. When I was younger, I used to think rap was all.
Eazy-E never turned into a rapper ever?
No.
Huh? What'd you say?
He never turned into a rapper ever.
No, I was just
Eazy kept it.
He was a money.
What he did? 100 Miles and Running was his last joint.
Yeah, I think that was the last joint. And then he did a few with the Five Boys.
Both Those in Harmony, which is my number one favorite band.
Yeah. He was like on his on his way out. You know,
you ain't gonna see this gonna come up in a matter of minutes. But next to your name, I didn't just put rapper.
Okay,
I put rap artist.
Right.
It's a difference. I know enough about music to know.
Right.
Yeah.
When people say I'm a rapper, that's you just putting words together and sound good and boom.
Right.
Yeah.
For me, I always thought rap was just battle rap and gangster. So when I first finally saw an artist like Kanye West kind of like break that mold of like, wow, you can actually do that and it actually sell.
See, but
like there was like in before I started crazy touring, it was either all rap was either down south shit, you know what I mean, turn up or whatever.
So, but that's like for me that's the great thing.
Eminem was
cool. That's the great thing about growing up how I grew up, because I was able to see Heavy D, Slick Rick, LL Cool J, then your Cool G Raps and your Big Daddy Kanes and Rakims. Those is all different types of rappers. Period.
Yeah.
And they're all successful. All successful. You know what I mean? And that never made you feel like you had to come in gangster rapping. It never made you feel like you had to be something you weren't, because you had to create a freedom. Right. Like New York, it was like, oh, if I could dance to this shit, if this shit rocking, the beat knocking, we don't give a fuck if you pushing pennies when you walk out this studio.
Right.
If this shit hot, it's hot.
Yeah.
West Coast ain't not.
Not here.
It ain't like that over here.
That shit hot. We put it on the back burner. We ain't gonna fuck with you. And then we gonna steal it and do our own shit with it.
Wait,
you know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Like Kendrick Lamar was hot about that. He was like, I go to New York and I come. That's facts.
He was getting mad love,
bro. And it's facts. Bro, he'll go to New York, do SOBs.
And people love him.
Pack it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he was like, New York showed me. That's how he became known, was from New York.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's was the craziest part, that they're more.
That helped Nipsey out a lot, too. Helped Nipsey out. He lived in New York for like a year, 2 years. Just doing shows.
Yeah. Like, artists don't know. In order to battle with the media here, you need to have at least 250 to even battle with the media here. You know what I mean? Because there's so much.
You know what I noticed about here
all
too,
these
though?
big record labels.
Like, and not to be like, I feel like there's not a lot of platforms for the artists that's here to even showcase their talent.
Bro, this the home of movie entertainment, not
music. It's the biggest platform.
Well, all the musicians here.
And look, you right, bro, because look. I do videos, right? And the artists who want me to come out and shoot their videos, like, man, I want you to come get me while I'm live. You know what I'm saying? They in a freaking fucking hole in the wall bar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That hold about 40 people.
Yeah.
And they be like, and I go because they want me to air it live so they can get that type of stuff. But I'm like, man, your producer got you here? And the producer, well, you got to start them somewhere. This is how you build up. Fuck that. Save your pennies up and get him on somewhere where some people can really see him or her.
Zoe used to put together, like, I'm pretty sure.
You was a promoter, Zoe?
What? After the quarantine, we're going to rack this up.
No, I'm saying you promoted some show.
Yeah. After the quarantine, we're going to rack this up, because, you know what I mean? But the playground used to have, like, great talent there. Now check. Even though, like, he'll put his heart into it, right? Get all the artists in there. Pack it out. Bro, no lie. Zoe, along with, she used to help too. She used to help administrate, but she was real cool. You know what I mean? Casey. Right, Casey. Yeah. She used to, but she was real cool. She helped administrate everything, get all the, all the artists send out the emails.
Yeah.
And it was all. I've never only promoted in LA that I've really like fuck with like the strongest was Zoe Johnson and Joe Green.
Yeah.
The only two people.
Yeah.
Why? Because majority of them are just buying out a spot and
taking money and bullshit.
Right, and taking your money and whatever the case may be, and they're not even putting in a real deal. It's not even a stage. Like, I don't mind you taking my money, but give me at least a good platform to get some good visuals
to rock the house on.
Can I have some lights in this motherfucker? Yeah. Can I have a nice stage?
Yeah, they didn't have no lights in that bitch, man.
You know what I mean? So a lot of cats out here are getting.
But that's why.
But what I did. Because me being an actor, comedian, I made relationships with industry people. And I also toured and shit like that, too, where I got relationships with other, like, big-time people to come out to the shows. So
that's what you got to have.
Exactly.
Then what's the point?
Exactly. So they came out as a favor for me. Like, they fuck with me to come to the shows and watch artists and shit like that. But I busted my ass for that, Yo.
And that's why, in the topic we talking about, that's why so many artists today can't perform.
Yeah.
Right.
They lack performance quality.
Exactly.
So they gotta have a background track playing. They mumbling on the stage.
Yeah, thank you for that, bro.
And they can't even get the words out. And half the music is electronic. It's auto tuned out, so they can't even rap it. So you can't even rap it because you can't really sing. You can't sing. So
you can't rap.
Like you can't come on stage. So now they need the auto tune on the thing. It gotta match what they sing. Like
bump that.
A lot of niggas is doing that. I see it a lot of times. I see it a lot of times.
I think that's a prima donna. I think
a lot of times. You know that happens.
Yeah. No, but I feel like if you don't have it, well, in my sense, you shouldn't be on my stage. If it take all that for you to like, no, you got.
But you know what though? But listen, man, for real, like me being I cannot rap, I cannot sing, I can barely two-step, but I got a freaking ear for that shit.
I know that.
And then there's people who will come and be like, this dude is hard. They'll bump him up, and I'll be like,
what the fuck is that bullshit?
Okay. You know, and I'm not a producer or promoter in that sense. Yeah. But, like, for real, I hear so much music, bro, and I'll be like, what the fuck is this?
Microwave
I mean,
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
But I don't think artists understand who they're selling to. And
but what they not understand, though, Biz, from an outsider looking in is
telling you,
whoever working with them, they not really listening to them and teaching them, bro. That's the whole thing.
Well,
think about it. When you come in, man, you got to do it like this. Man, you got to do it like that. And then you formed you.
Yeah.
Phil, I got you. You know what? I got you. You know why? Because I am the artist or musician that grew up in the eras, right? I was writing so much, and I'm being deep and poetic and blase. And I was like, these motherfuckers don't care about that. You know what I mean?
They're not listening.
They don't care about that.
Right.
Listening.
They just want you to say it's simple enough for them to have a good time with. Whether it's dark, whether it's emotional, whether it's this or that party, whatever. It just needs to be. I don't need all these big clever.
You got to find the market for it.
That's when I understood who's buying music.
Right.
Yeah.
That's when I understood.
Nobody's buying music though.
What?
Today.
Who's showing up to your concert?
No, I'm just saying. Like, if you really think about it, everybody's getting music for free.
Bro,
Well, how y'all making money now?
Listen, how do you go platinum? Somebody has to buy it. How do you go platinum?
I don't trust the numbers today.
How do you go platinum?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because
all I'm saying is
all these
somebody's
ain't no record store.
Yeah,
No, there is no record
Please
store.
tell
So
me.
wait.
Tell
If
me.
I download your album on Apple, that's considered a sold.
If you go to iTunes and buy my album, that's a sold.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You
If
can
I
go to
download
Apple
it.
Music and stream it. That's 0.0006 cents.
No, you can buy it from Apple Music.
No, yeah, for
you
99
can buy the
cents.
album.
Yeah, but I'm telling you what the masters are doing. We know what they're doing. Everybody's streaming.
Bro, I feel you.
Everybody's
Listen,
streaming.
But unless you
I'm going to
have-
tell you, I can play his music right now and hit record, boo, 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 and I got it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
That's what everybody doing.
That's what
Right.
everybody doing.
But what I'm saying is that's what we're doing.
That's what the whole world is doing mostly.
Bro,
That's why the quality's dropping. Why I'm going to take so much time
all I'm trying to say
and
is,
paying into
okay, cool. All I'm trying to
just
say
saying.
is, whether you see it or not, there are more Caucasians buying records still to this day.
What? That always been the case. They
Okay,
got
well,
more
you
money.
can't say that there's nobody buying music.
But buying tickets and buying music
no,
are
I
different.
said music. I didn't say ticket sales.
I don't, because who knows? So tell me,
Somebody
where the
has to go
sales
platinum,
coming
bro.
into, though? I'm asking, where are the sales coming in at? Because there's no hard copies no more, really.
No.
We're going off a
You can
computer.
buy hard copies.
I'm curious about that too. How's
Look, wait.
what I'm saying.
Ariana Grande. Wait.
They
Ariana
changed the
Grande
rules.
Did 5,000. No, Ariana Grande signed 5,000
So
5,000 actual
Okay.
physical CDs.
okay,
She signed them?
She signed 5,000 actual.
she bought them shits herself. That label bought them shits.
Yeah, a lot of labels is doing
And
that.
They not gonna waste.
You
I'm
mean to
telling
tell me?
you.
Hold on.
I'm telling
You mean
you.
to tell me Ariana Grande don't have 5,000
Listen,
fans
bro,
to buy a CD?
You be
Fucking
surprised.
crazy.
You be
You mean to tell me
surprised.
a label's gonna buy 5,000 CDs?
They do that all the time.
All the
Come on,
time.
really?
That's
Hey,
what I mean.
hey,
They do that all the
Biz,
time.
I've been hearing about
Bro,
that for
they
years.
do that all the time.
In fact,
That's
I'm
how
gonna
they
tell you,
pull
he
Master
said
P
he
was the
did
only
that.
person. Wait, Master P was the only person that successfully.
No,
made it a
I'm not
thing.
even talking
I'm
about selling them. The label buys
Buy
their
the
own
album
record
to
to
boost up the numbers.
Master P did it too.
No, Master P didn't do it. He
Master
sold
P
his
did
own
do it.
records. He sold his own records.
No,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
went to the stores and bought his own records.
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
He did it too.
Okay.
So of course that's the thing. Labels are buying streams. Labels are actually putting artists into big playlists. Of course they got the numbers for
Man,
that.
labels
All
got
I'm saying
factories
is-
with cell
wait,
phones in them playing
all
the
I'm
song
saying-
all day.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
but when you
Building
talk
up
about,
streams.
but when you talk about CDs being sold,
Yeah.
there are no digital CDs going out, and I'm saying that's crazy when I'm seeing the artist sign 5,000 of them with her hand and sending them out. Her and her team are sending them out to
Okay,
their fans,
so-
whether they bought them or not. And you want to, but
that's
digital
like
CDs
me-
are actually going out,
but that-
bro.
that-
you can't knock
But
that.
that's like going to that's like us
People
going to
are
the
actually
block.
buying-
But look, what he's saying, bro, that's like me. I got about 5 computers right here. So if I wanted to boost up Beacon Radio ratings,
put 'em
I'm
on
gonna
every
turn them all
computer.
on, and we all gonna tap in to that. So
Right,
what?
that's just playing devil's advocate. But
Yeah,
there's
but
somebody that really
it's-
likes your shit is going to buy it.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm
True.
saying.
nah.
So you mean tell me
Somebody that
Beyonce-
really like your shit, they
Beyonce
gonna
do not
download
have
that
enough
shit.
fans to buy her music. They gonna stream all her music.
They gonna yeah. You goddamn right.
They gonna download
listen.
it, and when you download
No,
it,
no,
you buy
no.
it. It's true,
Bro,
To this
listen.
day,
Easy to download
No.
shit, bro.
when I buy something, I'm sorry, when I stream something, right?
Yeah.
And I have a membership, that's Spotify, right?
Yeah.
So I start streaming. You can't buy no albums off Spotify.
Facts.
But if I go to iTunes, and I go to your store, and I literally say, "Oh, I'm gonna buy this actual album," I've had it done to me. I know
that's possible.
No, you're right.
I'm not saying that's not happening.
So you can't say people are not buying albums.
But I'm telling you,
there's
very few people buying albums.
Those few are a lot of people across the masses of the U.S.
Hey, when the last time somebody's album went platinum?
What?
I'm